I just uploaded, well, I just recorded and uploaded my reactions to the feature preview that Football Manager dropped yesterday. And I'm very excited now to continue with this game as well, and I can't wait for the new game. What I said in that video as well, stay tuned on my channel to see what my plans are for that game. For now, let's take FC Rapid to the group stages of the Euro Cup 2 or the Europa League 2 or however again you want to call it. We're playing Odd or ODD or how you want to pronounce their name from Norway in the Norwegian Premier Division. Right now they're in sixth. They've already played 14 games, which means that on one hand they could be a little tired and have more injuries, but on the other hand they have got more match sharpness. They have just played 4 days before and they lost to Molde. Molde, of course, a very good team in the league as well. I believe they won the league last season even. So now they're gonna play us twice. As you can see, their estimated value is 27 million and ours is a little bit higher than that. I believe ours is 36. So we're up for a very, very good challenge. I think it's gonna be a difficult game because I know the Norwegian teams in real life at least are very physical, and I'm not sure I'm trying to build our team that way that they can play very physical as well, but I'm not sure how well we've done that so far. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's just see what we can do against them. I've already picked the team, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I did. So this is going to be the starting 11. Wait a second. I'm forgetting literally everything that's happening. Of course, this is the first episode of the new season, so you've missed a couple of games. Don't get too excited about those, please. And you've missed a couple of transfers as well. Let's first take a look at the less exciting one, and that's the games. We've played 2 games. We lost against Craiova away from home 1-0, and then we drew against Voluntari 0-0. Every season we have a couple of problems with the start of the season. We've also played 3 days before. I did give the players all of the days in between rest, so they should be good to go. But we didn't play very well in those games. As you can see, we are in 9th position. Not a very good start. Hopefully we're going to do better as the season continues and as we build up more match sharpness. So that's part 1. Let's take a look at the transfers. Transfer history. As you can see, a lot of outs. I've decided to completely, to take a look at the entire squad and both the reserves and the youth team as well, and just get rid of everybody that's not going to be good enough for us anytime. Either sell them, sell the players that aren't going to be good enough, and loan out the players that we can't register due to them being a non-EU player. So let's start off with the players that went out on a free. We lost Prodon and Dimitru. I don't think we've ever used them, as well as Xaba Simon and Andre Veleanu. I think we've used Simon. No, we haven't used him either. So all those players we hadn't used at all. So I'm not really sad to see them go either. Then the loans, Sean Morgan, Tassiano Mikael, Marvin Garcia, Dimitris Kalas, Frank Orozco, Matkovic. Those are all of the players that have gone out on loan. I will show you a couple of them as well. As you can see, a couple of them are new players that have gone out on loan immediately after they came in. And then last but not least, let's take a look at the players that we've sold, starting with Mario Chiripush. Hasn't played for us, only played 1 game for the reserves. He's not going to be good enough. He joined CSM Slatina, who are, I don't know what league. Let's see, they're, I think, 3rd league. Yeah, they're in the 3rd league. So, well, they bought him for 600 euros. And they bought Josef Palinkas, is gone to that team for 625 euros. He wasn't going to be good enough either. As you can see, maybe we can still take a look. He is now ranked 7th, and he is not going to be even close to being good enough for our first team. So we made some money off of him. Otherwise, we might lose him on a free in a couple of seasons' time when his contract runs out. So we might as well cash in on him. I say cash in. I mean, it's only 600 euros, but still. And then to the next one, Andre Chiriak, 14.25k. Also, he hasn't played for us at all. He wasn't going to be good enough. Already 27 years old, and I've also looked at for every player that we considered selling if they could help us in the registration rules for the homegrown players, and none of them could. So yeah, I wasn't really sad to see them go. Moving on, Christian Palad to CS Afumati. Also hasn't played a game. 22 years old, so he is pretty young, but he is looking terrible. So we got some money for him. We got 20k for him. And after that, Kostel Mond moved on to Dacia Unirea Bralia, I think, or Braila, either one of the two. Again, same story. We got how many? 30k for him. Mihai Popescu had played for us 13 games. I think we got him on a free. We did. And so we made a profit on him for, let's see, how much was it? It was 42k. Happy to see him go. Wasn't really bringing anything to the club of good use. Two players left. Matei Babaua. I think I've completely butchered that name. Um, Correct me if I'm wrong as well. He moved on to the same club, Dacia Unirea Braila, for a little bit more than 42k. I think it was about 50k. It was 45k, so not even 50k. Same story, not gonna go into too much detail. Played 5 games for us in the first year. After that, haven't seen him at all. And now moving on to the last one, the most painful one. I'm very sad to see this guy go. We loaned him out last season at the end of the season because he wasn't getting into our first team plans. He is a legend of the club, and I hope that maybe one day he'll come back as a coach. But for now, he's going to try his luck in France, in his home country. It's Brighton Labeau. Moving on to AJ Auxerre in the second league of France, however you want to pronounce it. We sold him for 1.1 million euros after getting him on a free in the first season. As I say, I'm very sad to see him go. He was a very, very good servant for us. And to back that up, as you can see, he has scored the most goals for the club, and he has played the most games for the club. So he is really a legend, an icon of the club. Let's see if he is also recognized. He is recognized as an icon of the club. I mean, yeah, Brighton Labeau, a hero for us in the first couple of seasons. Right now, he wasn't getting into our plans, and he wasn't needed for the registration either. So he moved on back to his home country, and I hope he's gonna tear up that second league of France. So yeah, we made 1.1 million euros, which I'm really happy with, but I'm sad to see him go. Now moving on to the exciting part, the transfers that have come in. Starting with Carlos Antonio, a 19-year-old Brazilian, really for the future. He isn't very tall. He's a striker as well. We have a lot of strikers, but still, he was on a free, 5-star potential. Can't go wrong with that. I mean, I'm trying to loan him out, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I am not. I'm not. Well, I am now. I'm trying to loan him out because, of course, we can't register him. I hope some club picks him up so he can play his football there. He gets his first team football that he deserves. So yeah, really for the future, really happy about this transfer as well. Next one, also a free transfer, George Kozina, a little bit older. He's 21 years old, Montenegrin, valued at 1.5 million euros already. He is looking a little bit better for now already. I am trying to loan him out as well. Because we can't register him because he is non-EU player. The reason why I still got him in is because he was on a free, and as you can see, he's valued 1.5 million. Maybe we can sell him on for a profit, or maybe he improves so dramatically that he will get into our first team plans. So I think it's a good investment. I think either one of those two ways he's gonna be important for us. So yeah. That's him. Then moving on to the not free transfers. to the paid transfers. Alberto Gomez from Arabe Unido. He is Panama. I'm sorry. He's from Panama. Not gonna try that. 21 years old as well. He is looking pretty decent for now as well. Already, his height is 1 meters 86, so that's pretty good. Not too good. Not like I like my defenders to be at least 190, but 186 isn't too bad. He could be good for us, of course. Same goes for him. Gonna try to loan him out because we can't register him right now, and he deserves some first team football, and that way he can help us in the future. So that's him. Moving on to Bongolethu Makaula, I'm sorry. Of course, the easiest name. South African, 19 years old. Again, the same goes for him. Trying to loan him out. Also, really for the future, I think he can also prove to be important for us. He is 193, so I'm very happy with that. That's more than we wanted. So yeah, can't go wrong with that height and can't go wrong with those attributes already as well. So hope that some club picks him up as well, so he can get his first team football and he can help us out in the future. I'm noticing now, by the way, all of these transfers are non-EU players, so they're all players that we can't use right now. It's probably going to be a returning theme as well. Let's move on to this next guy, Zijad Zubric or Zurich it is. He is Bosnian. Let me just check. He is a EU player, so that's good. The first one in the list. 18 years old only, so he will be homegrown in a couple of years as well, which I'm really happy with. Also for the future, a left midfielder, so his height isn't that important. A left midfielder, I think we need another left midfielder. We've got Pintea there, who is pretty good as well. But as you can see, Zurich already better than him, and Pintea isn't going to improve anymore, and Zurich is going to improve. So very happy with that transfer. Let's just make him available for loan as well, because he's not going to play for us this season, probably. Maybe as a sub. So yeah, that's Zijad Zurich, the Bosnian 18-year-old. Again, same goes for him as for the other players. I think he's going to make a really good impact for us some point in the future. He came over from Dinamo, from Croatia, of course. We paid 750k for him, and his value is right now 400k, so might look as a pretty bad piece of business, but I think he's going to prove a pretty good investment for the future. Then we move on to the final three. Firstly, from Slavia Prague, Lubomir Novotny, another striker, and I know what you're thinking. Why do you have so many strikers? Well, because I can't leave a player with 5-star potential alone, and I need to have them. Even though he's unambitious, and he's already going down in his attributes, he does have 5-star potential. His value is already 1.9 mil. We paid 1.3 for him. So again, the same story as I said for pretty much every other one. I think it's going to be a really good investment for the future. Let's not take too much time right now to look into him, because he's probably not going to get into the first team plans for this season either. In fact, let's make him available for loan. Also a recurring theme. Then there are two left, 1.3 million again, from Slovan Bratislava, Marek Kolbas. Also a EU player. Happy to see that. He is fairly determined, 17 determination, only 17 years old as well, with already 12 under 21 caps. He's a central defender, center back, and he's 190. Really happy with this guy. I think actually he might get into our first team a couple of games in this season already. So I'm not sure. Maybe if some very good club decides they want to use him as a star player, I might loan him out. But other than that, he's probably going to stay at the club for this season. Really happy with this guy as well. 15 jumping reach as well. Only his strength is probably going to let him down a little bit, but also he's already improving in that aspect. So a good player for the future again. Very happy with him. Also already played 6 games for the senior team of Slovan Bratislava. So he's already picked up some experience. And then the last player, last but not least, as they always say, from Alajuelense, alright, 1.5 million. Marvin Garcia, he's Costa Rican. I'm not even gonna look. Of course, he's a non-EU player. He is available for loan. Of course, he is loaned out as well. 18 years old, already 9 caps for the senior team. That is insane. That's absolutely insane. A midfielder, center mid, 20 determination. His personality is determined as well. I mean, this guy, he's on 20k a month. I mean, that is a lot for an 18-year-old, but this guy is going to be so insane in the future, and I can't wait for that time to come. Already played 54 senior games for Alajuelense already as well. At 18 years old, which is also insane. I mean, what more is there to say about him? His height isn't very good, but I mean, it doesn't seem to let him down. Box-to-box midfielder, also a position that we are using. I mean, 16 balance, 13 pace, 15 stamina. Again, his strength and maybe his positioning could be improved upon, but he's only 18 years old and he's already looking pretty good for us. So yeah, very happy with this. Did he miss his only penalty? I think he missed his only penalty. He got one penalty in 8 games for his country and he missed it, and he now has 0 goals. What is his penalty taking? His penalty taking is 7. Why did they even let him take the penalty? Anyway, that's the final guy that came in. Hopefully he'll get some game time at Saprissa and he'll return to us next season improved dramatically. Let's hope. We can only hope. So that were all the transfers and the games in between, all 2 of them. Already recording for over a quarter of an hour, so it's going to be a long episode because it's going to be a double live com against ODD. Let's now get into the starting 11. Labrovic in goal, Ferrero, Bogdanovic, Lupu, and Pisk in the defense. Retibi, Owaida, Memela, and Kyle in midfield. Retibi is a difficult one. He is very good. He is only 19 years old, I think. He is kept at under 23 level already, close to the senior team. The only thing is, as a right midfielder, he's not our best player, and he's a non-EU player. So sadly, he is on the loan list because we cannot use him in the league. But we are going to use him right now in the Champions League, also because we have another game in 3 days and then another game in 4 days. So we are going to make use of that, of his quality right now on the wing. And then as striker, Lambulic and Shelaru, they've let us down in the first 2 games. I mean, we haven't scored a single goal. Right, so hopefully that's going to change. Let's get into the game. Let's submit the team. And I think I've got a pretty good feeling about this, but on the other hand, I'm pretty scared as well because those 2 games were so bad. And I really want to make it into the group stages finally. Been waiting for it for so long. So let's give the fans a good performance. I mean, probably not going to be a lot of fans travel from Romania to Norway, but anyway, we're going to give those 2 fans that are probably in the stands a very good time. We're going to try, and we are underway. The first 10 minutes already almost gone. There they are, the first 10 minutes gone. Let's do this. We are leading in the statistics, but that doesn't really say anything now, does it? Especially in FM. You can have all the shots you want, but if they get 1 shot and they score it, then obviously you lose. Already half an hour gone, nothing of note happened, but maybe now Christian Pisk with a free kick and a header on the bar. Header hit the bar. I didn't really see who hit it. I think it was Bogdanovic. A very good header, but sadly he hit the bar. A very good chance for us. We are leading, not by goals, but we are in game, and there is the first goal. Razvan Owaida, another free kick, and again by Christian Pisk, and Owaida heads it in. And we are leading 1-0 away from home in Norway against ODD, and it's halftime. I mean, saying ODD over and over again doesn't feel too good because, of course, ODD, I believe, is a mental illness. So I'm not trying to make fun of people who are dealing with that, but I think it's very odd to call the team odd as well. So is there another way that I can call them without OB? Alright, I'm gonna call them OB from now on for those 2 games. They've also already picked up 5 yellow cards, but they do have a free kick right now, but straight into the safe hands of Labrovic. Again, as I said, I don't really want to offend anyone, So I'm gonna try to call them OB. A great goal kick by Labrovic. Shelaru spreads it wide to Kyle, but their keeper now with a good save. We do get the corner kick, but probably not gonna get anything from it. Owaida gonna take it, and it doesn't reach a teammate. Memela picks it up though. Owaida could put it in again. Memela does so to the other side to Shelaru, but he loses it to Svensson, and we have a throw in the 64th minute. Only half an hour left. They have picked up, oh, it was 4 yellow cards, not 5. Still, 4 yellow cards is a lot. Let's get Memela off for Kobas, and let's get Kyle off, I think, for Bozenkeanu at left mid. He could play at left wing. The game says he can't play at left mid, but left mid or left wing, I mean, what's the difference, right? Only 10 minutes left. Only 10 minutes left, and there's another highlight, and I am really scared we're gonna concede right here. Lupo with the free kick on our own half. Takes it short to Kolbas, the new guy. I think that's his debut. Retibi passes his opponent. Retibi moves on to goal. He shoots, but a good save by Rosbach. Only 5 minutes to go. Retibi has picked up a yellow card as well, so let's get him off so we can use him in the next match. Let's get Ferrero to right mid, and let's get Kudokins at right back. Also a very promising young player who feels like he's been at the club for years now already. But he's a good, young, promising player. Let's see what he can do in those injury time 3 minutes. We have a free kick. Labrovic takes it. And my voice is almost gone. Bozenkeanu picks up the ball to Kolbas. Kolbas in his debut. But another good save by the keeper, and now OB have the ball, and it's the final minute, and they might get the goal. They might get there. They might get the equalizing goal here. I hope not, but they do have the ball close to our goal. Kudokins kicks it away. Luckily he does, because they could have been in on goal. Luckily he got rid of it. But OB still have the ball. Now they don't anymore. Bozenkeanu took it off of him. He could put in a cross. There is a free man in the middle there, but he doesn't reach him. OB get rid of it again, and now they can set up another counter. Saugstad has the ball just over the halfway line right now, and that's going to be a foul from Kudokins. A professional foul. Don't think it was needed right there because he was double marked. But OB get the free kick here. Berg to take it. Luckily we had it away, and Shelaru now gets his chance to counter. But there's the final whistle. We leave Norway with the well, there's not 3 points, but we leave Norway with the win. We can take them in our own home in 1 week time, and hopefully we can win and move on to the next round. The draw for that round has already happened. So after next game, if we move on, of course, I am also going to show you guys what team we're going to play in the next round. Firstly, well, you don't have to see this. I'm going to see you guys for the next game against OB, and I'm going to play the game in between, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, well, welcome back to the second leg of our games against OB. In between, we beat Cluj 2-0 away from home. A very good win, as you may remember last season. Last season they finished, I don't know why I'm checking that there, in third, I believe. Yeah, they did finish in third last season, and we beat them away from home. Very happy with that win. A good win as well. Our 3 points weren't actually ever in that match pressured. So very happy with the 3 points there. We're in 8th place right now. Moved up 1 spot. And right now we're facing OB at home. As you just saw, we beat them away from home 1-0. So let's finish it off right now. This is the 11 that are going to start for us. It's the same 11 as in the first match. Is it? Yeah, it is. So I'm hoping they can do just as good of a job as they did in that first leg. So I don't need to run through the entire team again. You just saw them play. They're going to play again, and hopefully they're going to win again. And not only get us through to the next round, but also get Romania some more coefficient points. Speaking of which, maybe we can take a look at that right now for just a second. I believe Romania starts in 28th place or something like that. Right now, we're in 10th. we're actually in 10th. And if you look at the qualification places for next season, we get a group stage up for in the Champions League and best place second qualifying round in the Champions League. We get one team in the playoffs for the Europa League and two teams for the Europa League 2. So that's very exciting for next season that we get 5 teams in Europe and of course one from the Cup as well. So that could be very good for the country to move up another couple of spots after this season. But right now, let's focus on this match first. Kyle goes past his opponent, passes it to Lambulic, who gives it to Owaida, who shoots from distance, but a good save by Rosbach, who in the last game also made a few very good saves. We get the corner and they head it away. Bogdanovic does pick up the loose ball, but sadly nothing to come from that chance. Riza has the ball back to their keeper Rosbach again. Seems to be taking his time, even though they're behind. But, you know, he can take all the time he wants. Lambulic here, one-on-one with Rosbach, but another good save. Another good save by their keeper. It should have been 1-0 right there. But we do get another corner kick. Owaida to take it for us. Let's see, headed away again. And maybe OB can even counter here. Saugstad sets up that counter. On the right hand side, tries to go past his opponent, but Kyle gets the ball off of him. And apparently that's a free kick. Anyway, luckily it didn't amount to anything. It didn't amount to anything, not amount. It didn't amount to anything. Kyle picks up the yellow card here, which might be bad for the second half if he picks up another one. We do get the chance here, a throw in. Ferrero throws it to Owaida, who turns around and passes it to Memela, who's in the middle of the field. Back to Owaida, back to Memela again, who gives it forward to Lambulic, to Shelaru, and George Shelaru, his second goal of the season. He scored his first one in the last game against Cluj, and now he puts us in front against OB, and we're leading 2-0 in aggregate, and surely this puts us through to the next round, which I'm really happy with. Only 4 games after this one to put us into the group stages, but this game isn't over yet. OB with a corner kick here. Saugstad takes it, but eventually they lose it. And Lambulic might set up a counter here. Goes past his opponent. And it's 2 against 1 now. Not anymore because Shelau doesn't run with him. He tries to go for it himself, but another good save by Rosbach for OB. Another chance possibly here. Lambulic to Kyle on the left hand side. Memela, Owaida, Shelaru again with the ball. Back to Owaida. To the right hand side. Again to Shelaru, who tries another long shot, but it's blocked. Retibi goes past his opponent, and Lambulic with a very good header, but it's just past the post. And sadly, it's not the 2-0 we were looking for. Staukstad here with another corner kick for OB, and again it's headed away by Lupu. Sissoko picks up the loose ball though, could put it across himself, but it's blocked, and Lambulic could set up another counter. Again he goes past his opponent, who has nothing against him for this match. Another time past the same opponent, and another good save by Rosbach for OB. So it's only 1-0, but we've already had 10 shots on target in the first half only. We're completely dominating this game, but we're leading by only 1 goal. And you know, if you've played this game or if you've watched this different series on YouTube or my series on YouTube, you know, 1 goal lead is very dangerous lead. A 2-goal lead is still very dangerous, but if we get another goal here, it should put us safely in front because we will be up by 3 on aggregate. Retibi here with the ball, goes past his opponent on the right hand side, but this cross isn't good enough. Kyle picks it up on the left hand side, back to Pisk, and Owaida tries another long shot, but again it's blocked. I mean, we do get a lot of shots on target as well, but some of them are from such a big distance that it's not a good chance. But Lambulic here, completely out of the blue, Kyle picks up the ball on the left-hand side. I thought it was going to be a useless highlight that should have ended earlier, but Lambulic puts it in, and we're up by 2-0. We're up by 2 goals, and on aggregate, but we're up by 3. So with only 20 minutes to go, that should put us through to the next round. Gonna take off Kyle because he is on a yellow and I don't want to lose him. Gonna put in Alberto Gomez as well for his debut. And other than that, I'm gonna leave it for now. Maybe we get an injury and we still have a sub left. So only 15 minutes left, and it looks to me like we're gonna win this. We have had 27 shots and they've had 8. We have completely dominated them. Before this, the first leg, I was actually scared that they could beat us. because we were not in a good run of form. But I mean, they haven't had a chance. They didn't stand a chance against us right now. So we're through to the next round and to the third qualifying round. Sorry. So as I promised, let's take a look at who we are facing in the next league, and it's gonna be Ludogorets, who are a good team. I mean, let's see. Their value is lower than the value from OB, but they are first in the Bulgarian First League. Also 3 games played, just like our league. Haven't conceded a single goal. All right, that should be fun. Um, so yeah, again, Ludogorets. I know their name. I don't know too much about them other than that. I know they're from Bulgaria, obviously. And well, we're gonna try our best. As you can see, the games are gonna be the 7th of August and the 14th of August. So that's gonna be the next episode. Only 1 game in between against Gazmitan, which should be a very good game as well. And then the 2 legs against Ludogorets. Should be fun. Hopefully we can move on to the 4th qualifying round, which, if I remember correctly, should be the last one as well. It is. So let's try our best against Ludogorets. Do we get some money as well? We do get money a little bit. So let's try and beat them. Firstly at home and then away from home. But that's for next episode. For now, thank you guys so much for watching this first episode of the new season. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. It really helps me out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.